Will my Apple Music subscription transfer when I transfer my Apple ID?
Hello there. Today, we are going to address a common question that many Apple users have. Will my Apple Music subscription transfer when I transfer my Apple ID? In other words, if you change devices, or perhaps move to a new country, will your Apple Music subscription follow you?
How is your Apple Music subscription tied to your Apple ID?
Firstly, let's understand how your Apple Music subscription is linked to your Apple ID. Your Apple ID is the account that you use for everything you do with Apple, like listening to Apple Music, making purchases from the iTunes Store, signing in to iCloud, and more. Your Apple Music subscription is directly tied to your Apple ID. That means any device where you sign in with your Apple ID will have access to your Apple Music subscription.
Can I transfer my Apple Music subscription to a different Apple ID?
Here's where things get a bit tricky. Technically, you cannot transfer your Apple Music subscription from one Apple ID to another. The subscription is tied to the specific Apple ID and cannot be moved separately.
What happens to my Apple Music subscription if I change my Apple ID?
If you simply change the details of your Apple ID, like the email address, your Apple Music subscription remains intact. You're still using the same Apple ID, just with updated information. So, if you're changing devices but using the same Apple ID, your Apple Music subscription will still be accessible. However, if you're moving to a new country or region, Apple recommends that you change the country or region of your existing Apple ID, rather than creating a new one. This way, your Apple Music subscription and any other purchases you've made will remain available. Do note that your ability to access certain purchases may be affected by differences in the content available in different countries or regions. In conclusion, your Apple Music subscription is linked to your Apple ID and will stay with you if you change devices, update your Apple ID details, or change the country or region of your existing Apple ID. Remember, it's not recommended to create a new Apple ID when you move, but instead update your existing one. We hope this clears up any confusion around this topic. Until next time, happy listening.